Hey guys, good morning. How are you? Fine. Do you remember I dot capitalize? Remember or not? Today Surender will give presentation and next we will do some codes. Okay. Ajay Surender. Whenever we are learning deep learning and AI, see so many tabs we are opening. Got stuck. Done, no, Surender? Presentation, sir. Surya. Hmm. Jupyter Lab లేదు కదా ఇందులో అనుకుని నుంచి చేస్తావా ఎందుకు జూపిటర్ నోట్బుక్ చేయవా అనకుండా ప్రాంప్ట్ డౌన్లోడ్స్ లో ఉంది ఇది డైరెక్ట్ ఓపెన్ చేస్తావా ల్యాబ్ ఓకే జూపిటర్ ల్యాబ్ టైప్ చేయనా జూపిటర్ ల్యాబ్ డౌన్లోడ్స్ లో ఉంది నువ్వు రెడీ చేసుకొని That is my file.
Able to hear me? Okay. Myself, Surender. Basically, I'm from a computer background. I worked for a few years, and currently I'm not working due to some other reasons. Before I joined Naresh IT, I attended few courses actually, data science, not ML in online, but I couldn't do well actually because of some other reasons. So after I attended Onkar sir's demo, I got a very confidence. So I can also do it actually. Before that, I was not able to complete my course actually. Okay, and we are glad to have Omkar sir. He's teaching very well actually. He's just like a teaching spoon feeding, I can say. Okay, so only thing is our practice is required. Okay, that's about me. Okay, today's my topic is for loop in Python. Okay, let's assume, suppose you don't have a Python for loop concept. You just forget for a minute. Okay, we don't have a for loop concept. So what you do? Suppose if I want to write a statement or a string 100 times, what you do? 100 times? How? Give me a second. Hello, hello, like this 100 times. It's very tedious, right? Okay, so since we are learning programming, so we take the help of computer power to write, do this task actually. Okay, so you can write this hello in Notepad++ or in Excel. There are some shortcuts actually. Can actually here also, how many times I can write? Instead of 100 times, I can write in minimize hello. If I want 100 times, how many times I can type? Huh? No, not like that. Suppose if I Control C, Control V, if I take hello C, Control V, okay. Now I take whole Control A. So I can minimize actually, okay. Even that is also tedious job. So, okay, you understood, right? So to avoid that, Python developers or even in other languages also, we have this for loop concept, but in Python, it is a little bit different. So this is also, if I want to find out something about, well, anything without for loop, if I want to write same kind of statements multiple times, see how tedious it is. If I want to find out vowel in a string, I have to write if else so many times. Okay. So instead of that, we take the help of for loop. Okay. So what is a for loop? The definition is we can execute a set of statements once for each item in a list or tuple, or you can call it as a iterating over a sequence. What are the sequence of What are the sequence objects we have in Python? List, tuple, set, and string, dictionary, etc. And also there is one more iterable object is there, range. Range is a data type or no, it's a data type in Python. Range is a data type in Python. Okay. Sorry. Sir. In that Python, the basic data types are int, float, Boolean, and some sequence data types are like these are list, tuple, set, dictionary, and range is also one of the data type. These are also data types in Python. I think Sir will explain later. So yesterday we covered list. So tuple and the dictionary set, those are the new topics Sir will cover later. Okay, I'll give you an example. Say okay. So range, what is the type of range? It is a data type of range, similar like int or list or tuple. So it is this one we use in for loop, right? Range of something, okay, number. So remember, this is a data type, not a function. Okay. So, okay. Yeah, you asked about the what are list, right? So this is one of a list. We put some objects in a square brackets. Okay, I will execute this. Yeah, it is a class of list. Okay. Similarly, we have a tuple. If you put the items in a simple braces, it is a tuple. We call it as. Oh, just a second. And one more data type is dictionary. It is like a key pair value. This is called key and this is the value. Sir will explain later, don't worry. So just remember what are the sequence data types we have in Python. I want to just let you know. Okay, you know string already, right? Okay. Uh, no, nothing is there. Okay. Okay, what is the syntax of for loop? So we start with the for is a keyword, and next some value in operator and the sequence. The sequence can be anything like a list or range or a string or a dictionary. You can put it in. After that, you have to put a colon at the end of the first statement. And after once you enter, you should follow the indentation. Okay. After indentation, the loop body means the statements which are I want to repeat. Okay, execute how many times or repeat or iterate over those statements I have to put in a loop body. Okay. So the flow diagram is like this. So here for each item in sequence, I'm checking one item by item. Okay. And I'll process it on each that item until all the items are processed over. Okay. After all items are over, I will exit the loop. Okay. This is the flow chart of a loop. Okay. This is a simple example. You know already. So I put some statement print start. I started with for x is some value in the range of 6. Okay. It's very yes. You know the data type of range, right? So it's already range, right? I can convert this range to a list using this. List is a function. It converted the range object into a list. What are the values in a range object? 0 to 5 here. Okay. So when I put in the for loop this range, what's happening? It takes each item one by one, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 actually. Here in this place, the list is there. Assume the list is over at the place of range 6. Okay. It takes each item one by one and executes the statements of the for loop body until all the items are over. Okay. So after over, the last statement is printed, done. Okay. That is not required. Okay. This is one example I think you did already. You can have some multiple statements. You can process whether this is to count the even numbers. This one you did already. See here what I did, I put the list in integer. Instead of a range, what I did, here I put integer. So it iterates over this list one by one and process it. I can do like this also. This is also similar kind. So instead of values, I put a strings in a list. So what it will print? The items in a list. Okay. Okay. Actually, I explored a little bit in internet. So about for loop, how internally it works. You want to know? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? I'm asking. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yesterday, Sarka has covered some iteration concept actually. So whenever there is a sequence object is there, right? Internally, the mechanism like it creates an iterator. Actually, these are all iterable objects. Also, we can call list tuple. These are all iterable objects. With these iterable objects, we can create an iterator using iter function. After we create an iteration object, we can get the values with the next function. So what I got it here, I got the first item in a string. Okay. What is this function? Double underscore next double underscore. It is called magical function or dunder function, double underscore function. Okay. This is a magical function. It can be also not a constructor. Init is a constructor. This is another function. Next is a function associated with iterable iteration object. Okay. So what it is retaining, I got the first item. When I run the first time, okay. Suppose if I run the second time, what I will get? I got the second item. So likewise, if I run multiple times, what I'm getting? Third time, I got the T, H, O, N. When I reach the end of the string or iterable item, I will get exception. So internally, the for loop works until I get stop iteration exception. It iterates over the sequence object. Okay. These are all same thing. So these are all extra things I'm covering here. These are all not mandatory to know. Maybe sometime it may be useful, not every time. See, usually we worked with just a for loop. Okay. There is one keyword you can put for loop and while loop, else keyword. What happens if I run this? It executed the for loop and also printed the done. So what is the use of this? Suppose when this will not be printed, let's see. Okay. Suppose in a for loop, I'm executing some statements. Suppose when I get some exception, okay. See, after 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2 printed, I got some exception. But you see, the done is not printed. Why? Because if at all any exception in the for loop, the last else statement is not executed. Okay. This is really useful, but I'm just telling for the knowledge purpose. Okay. Yeah, when the for loop is completed successfully, then only yes. Where I put some exception to get some exception. Okay, after 0, 1, 2, I raise some exception. After that, so suppose I just want to simulate the exception here. After I got exception, the else block will not be executed. Okay. Yeah. Second, this one. Yeah, again else is not printed. Actually, this is a syntax error. Even start is also not printed. Mm. Similarly, this else you can put it for while loop also. Okay, at the end. After while loop is completed, whether you want to know whether successfully completed, then you want to print something. Okay, in that case, you can use else statement. Okay, nested loop. What is the nested loop? So for loop in a for loop. Okay, when we use for loop in a for loop, this is called a nested. Okay, suppose I want to print. Okay, let me execute this. See how it is working. From the first for loop, it is taking each item one by one. Okay, for the first time I got Jishan. Okay, for Jishan, and for the second for loop I got Bangalore. Okay, so it printed Jishan loves Bangalore. And which for loop executes? This will be iterated. For the remaining Jishan, it will executed the second for loop. Okay, what is there in second list? City list, Bangalore, London. So it prints like this: Jishan loves London, Paris, until all the items are completed for the city. Then I will be iterated again. So it got the second item. For Shubham, also again it printed for these 3 items, and again for Vikram, printed all these 3 items. Okay, so like this, the nested for loop works. Suppose I want to print a multiplication table. Okay, how can I print? So for a single multiplication table, you can use one single for loop, but I want to print multiplication table up to 1 to 10. So in that case, you can use nested for loop. Okay, you can try that later. Okay, there are few more statements you can use in Python for a loop whenever we have a for loop or while loop. So that is a break statement. Break is also a keyword in Python. Suppose you're iterating through a sequence object. Okay, at some particular condition, you want to come out of the for loop. Okay, in that case, we can put a break. What is the condition? I mod 2 equal to 0, or this condition, I want to come out of the loop. So the for loop will not be continued further once it got this condition. So in that case, I can use the break. Okay, let me execute this. See, I'm iterating through this list. Okay. When I got an even number, I want to come out of the loop. Okay. This is the condition to find out the even number, right? I mod 2 equal to 0. So it printed all the other numbers, 5, 9, 7, 13. After that, it exited. Okay. It did not print the further items. Okay. So in that case, you can put the break statement. There is another statement, continue. There is a small difference between break and continue. Whenever here also at a particular condition, I don't want to I want to iterate from the beginning. Okay. Okay, let's see how it works. Okay, let me show. See, what are the items I have in country list? India, China, UAE, Kingdom. When I got the China, okay, I'm continuing, means the further statements after this if condition, the further statements in a loop will not be executed. And it starts from the beginning again. So so for the China, it did not print, and it continued from the beginning of the for loop again with the next item. What is the next item? UAE. So it got printed, United Kingdom. Okay, like that. You need to work on it to find out the difference between these two, because these are useful for some of the problems. Okay. Yes, yes, correct. That is a correct statement, actually. Oh, sorry. So it exited, actually. When you put break, it did not continue. It exited from the loop. When you put continue, it just not executed. It just start over from the for loop. Okay. There is another statement pass. We seldom use this. Okay, let's see how it is. This one is used to when we define a class or function. Nothing. I don't want to execute anything. So in that case, we use this actually. Here I'm defining a for loop, but nothing is there. In that case, I can put pass statement. Usually we put it in a, suppose I am going to define a function actually. So in that case, I will write the statements later, but I am going to define, okay, function, def function name something. So the statements I will write later. In that case, I will just put a pass. Later, when I got some logic, then I will put the statements over here. So at the beginning, you can put for pass, means you can assume for future purpose, you are going to write in this body. Yes, the statements are not executed. No, the for loop will execute. See, if you see, I got the last item actually. For loop is executed. I got the last item, N. But nothing is there. No statement. But if you don't put this one, what happens? It will give error, right? Yeah, also works. Very good. But what it printed? Yeah, at the first iteration itself, it came out of the loop. So we got the first item. Very good. Okay, so you want to know more? Yeah, list compression. We know yesterday we started, right, list compression. So since I put it here because it involves for loop concept. So that's why I put it here. So, so instead of writing this 3 statements, I can put it in a single, okay, like this. Okay, this one you know already. Yesterday, one of my friend, Avesh Khan, we were trying for those that question and answers. Yeah, he was asking me, can we write? So we wrote in a few statements. He was trying to simplify the code. Can we write it in a single line? So we did it actually using list comprehension. And one more thing I found out in internet, this is one more, this operator. This is Walrus operator, this colon. Usually we cannot put any you cannot put like this actually. You cannot put like this. It will give error. Marks +1. It will give error actually. It will throw error. I can put it here. It works. You want to know about this, how it works? What I did? You know for loop until the how many questions I'm going to iterate here. I'm asking, I'm checking the condition. What is input is here? Actually, yesterday I observed everyone writing a separate print statement to ask the question. Instead of that, what is the argument you can pass to the input? You can pass a string. What is the string over here? The question. I can pass directly. Okay. So after that, the question, what is this? Yeah, the result of this question, I will get it right. I'm going to capitalize it and comparing with the actual answer. What it returns, input. Whatever we input through the keyboard, that returns, right? What I input, suppose here, who is the PM of Modi? I entered Modi. So this input of question square bracket I will return whatever I input here. Okay, that one dot capitalize. So this one, this Modi string is capitalized here. It means small capital M ODI. So again, I'm comparing with the answer. Actual answer is this one. If it is successful, then I'm adding the marks. Then only. If it is, if these both are, if my answer, entered answer and the actual answer are same, then I am adding to the marks. Finally, I'm printing the marks. Okay. That's all. Here, sir. Yeah, I will not work. Sir. Lower. Lower.
Yes, let's compare them. Different case. Case 4.
It working. Actually, capitalize will capitalize only the first letter. The rest of the characters are, it will convert to the lower. Okay. Okay, that's all. Yeah. Okay. Mm. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Surya explode a lot, right? Huh? Marks will come, no? Total marks. So it's getting the marks equal to 0, initialized. Marks equal to marks plus 1 will not work, right? So generally what you are reading here. Count equal to 0. Count equal to count plus 1 you will write. But if you write this in the list comprehension, what happen? Error will come. That's why this will help. This operator will help update. So this, without list comprehension, we can do like this, it works. This both are same. Count, both are same. This both are same. What is list comprehension output? No output, no, you are not saving anything. You are not saving anything, no? Not saving anything. Something same. Next, what is that? That's it. Only one answer. This entire thing is there, na? What is the output? This is what you are thinking. This is output, right? Output is what? Marks. The marks is updating. Why is writing like this? Because you can't write like this inside the list comprehension. If you remove this, it will give the error, like this. You can write the dot format on all those things if you want. You can put the curly braces, you can apply the dot format, you can update that is. Like even equal to 1, odd equal to, we done, right? The same way we can do. But you can't update like this, equal to, we can't put like this. So finally what happened? Here output is always expected a single element kind of thing, not double elements. So you want to attach both the list comprehension. So that's fine. Yeah, good, sorry. So this is good. I like this. This is good. I like. And the next thing is, yeah, pause and continue, break. And this also I like, because you should know that if you know about for loop is a step-by-step process. First we'll talk about JSON, and JSON is fixed now. Based on the JSON, again Bangalore, London, Paris will rotate about JSON now. Then JSON is done. Again who will come? Shubham. Again Bangalore, London, Paris rotate about Shubham, like that. But if you want to do equal, JSON likes to Bangalore, Shubham likes to London, Vikas likes to Paris, what we need to apply? Zip we need to apply. What we need to apply? Zip of list 1, comma, list 2. So only JSON will come to Bangalore, Shubham will come to London, and Vikram come to Paris. So that is good. And so this is the iterate function, right? These are the magical functions. This will come into whenever you learn machine learning, right? Then you will get to know more. That is, suppose if you say here, import one package numpy is there, and suppose we don't know what that function is there or not. I'm just writing like, I want to know version. The version is how much? 1.2.43. So this is a version function. You can't have a version method, you don't have available the method of version. So like that, which package has which version? Sumar, what happened? In my laptop, 1.2.43 is working. For your laptop, it will not work. Then what your manager will say? Increase the version or decrease the version. Like that he will say. So for that it will helpful. Okay, every package is now today is 1.2.4.3 is there. Tomorrow is a different version will come. Different version means the researchers are updating the versions every 1 month or 1 year. Like that. These are functions will helpful like that. So that will come slowly in the machine learning things. Yeah, next. Very good, very good. Yes, this is good. You have done good research. Yeah, good, Suri. Saurav, will you take the list? No. Come. Explain the list. Right now only. Direct attack. Venu miss the class. You need to explain to Venu to understand. Okay. Take the list. How can you take? Tell me. What are the, how to read it? Type, length, max, minimum, then methods. Yeah, come. I will help you. Remaining things. Direct attack. Jai Bajrangabali, come. Come first. Ready with your bullets.
So where can I see the chat? Where is it? Now. Minimize. So ये जहाँ क्यों नहीं रहा? अच्छा अच्छा लिस्ट कहाँ है? So from scratch I have to do. Okay, let's do it. Okay, let's do it. So, hello everyone. My name is Saurav, and today I'll be explaining my interpretations of list. So, what is list? So, list is basically a sequence data type. Okay. So, for using list, we have to enclose it within the square brackets. So, we can provide any value. We can provide strings. We can provide integer types. We can provide complex type, and we can provide the sequence data type itself also. Like for example, here I am taking list of integers. It has integer, and the second element I'm taking as a string. Now you can see it. Okay. So the second element I'm taking as a string. Now next element I'm taking another list. Suppose 1, 2, 3. Okay. And for the next element, let's say I'm taking a tuple. 1, 2, 3. And for the next element, let's take a dictionary. Okay. So 1, 20. So you can see when I execute this list, we can see no errors. It means it takes heterogeneous values. What do we mean by heterogeneous values? Like it can take values of different types. There will be no errors if we put different values in this list. So we have made the list. Let's see how we can access the list. So we can access the list by actually indexing. So the list is the indexing in Python or any programming language always starts with 0. The first index is always 0, and the second index is 2, and it is incremented by 1. So you can see, let's print it. For I in range length. Sorry, sir. Then of L print the index is I value is L of I. So let's execute it. So you can see the index is always incremented by 1, and it's always starts with 0, and the corresponding values are printed here. So here I used length inside the range object. Okay. So what is the length function? The length function actually returns the length of any sequence item. Any sequence item, you can get the length by using length function. So we have here like this. We have here like this string, right? This is a sequence also. If we apply this length function to this particular item, it will also return its length. It will also work for this list. It will also work for this tuple, and it will also work for this dictionary also. So this is the length function, and we can get the types of this particular data types by using type function, which are built in into Python itself. So let's see these. Okay. So here, let me put another value. The index is I. The value is this, and let's type the type. The type is type of L of I. Let's see it. We can see it, right? We can see it. Let me just separate this. You can see it, right? The types of respective values are printed here. So I guess we're done with type. Anyone has any doubts? Okay, na? In operator, range operator, na? So the thing is, the range, as what was his name? As Suri explained it before, range is a object, like it is a sequence object. We can put values. So do I need to explain the range function itself? Or I in len. So this is our current list, right? The first element is itself 1. The second element is a string. The third one is a list. The fourth one is a tuple, and the fifth one is a dictionary. So what the in operator does is it accesses the item. It accesses the item itself, and it doesn't correspond to the index. It comes from it just enters when the interpreter enters the loop, the in operator. So let me just show you. For I in what is your list? L print I. So you can see, right? It accesses the elements. We don't have to provide any indices. Okay, we don't have to provide any index value to access the elements. So this is actually is a membership operator. Okay, for we all know that for any loop to execute, we need to like provide a condition. We need to provide a condition, and we need to like initialize it and then increment it. What in operator does here, in checks every time if I is in L. Got it? If I is in L. Currently the I is in 1. So I is 1. So I is in L. So it's true. Next, the quart will be there. Then the one in the last iteration, the dictionary will be there. The key value pair will be 1 and 1. Okay. So actually he gave a clearer explanation in the previous presentation using the magic function that can be explained, that can be used to explain the in behavior. So in the range, we need to provide numerical values. Numerical in the sense only integers. It will not take any fractional values. Suppose I'm writing a program. Suppose I'm writing a program to check prime numbers or prime divisors. Okay, let's take a between a certain range. Okay, for I in, suppose I want to find it between 2, 3 and 20. Okay, range 3, 20. So how can we do it? Okay, how can we do it? Can someone suggest me the logic? Can someone suggest me the logic? Okay, so we have to take another for loop where we have to check for each element. 1 divisible by 1 in itself. Yes. Actually, it's correct. The number of divisors should be the number of divisors except 1 and itself should be 0. Got it? It has the prime number has only 2 divisors, itself and 1. Okay. And if we exclude them, there are 0 divisors. Got it? So I'm taking from for I in range two so from 2 to the number itself, which is I. So we have to like J, you have to, so I'm sorry. I'll explain the range function here only. So let's do it, right? If J modulo fuck. Okay, so first I is 3. Now we have to J modulo I. If J modulo I equals to 0, let's take a count here. Count first equal to 1. Okay. So it's getting confusing. Can I skip it? This question. I can do it, but I can do it, sir, but this is too much pressure. So what I try to understand, what I try to explain is to find the divisors. Suppose we have to find the divisors of 100. So we need not like compare from the values from 50 to upper. Okay. The divisors we can get up to 50. So we should not be checking for the values after 50. Okay. So for that, we can like do this I by 2. Okay. From range of 2 to I by 2. For every element of I, we can check from 2 to the half of its element. Suppose we are taking for 20. No, sir. Suppose I is 20. Okay. I is 20. Now, in the next loop, I have to like check from 2 to 20. But after 10, I will not be getting I will not be getting any divisors. After 10, will not be getting any divisors. So we can like lessen the comparisons itself. So for this I by 2, it will give error. So we have to like print, we have to like give an int function to it. Okay. You have to give a int function to it. Then it will work. And range function doesn't include the last digit. So we have to like give a +1. This is the efficient logic for it. We are like dividing the comparison half. We're making half comparisons and we are making this efficient. So this was the explainer about why range takes int only. So I'll be giving you guys this logic later. I'm sorry for that. It was recursion. Okay. So type is there, type is gone. Recursion is tough, sir. Recursion it's very tough. So we have the list here. So our length is over, type is over. Now max. Let's take another list. Let's name it array. Okay. Max is very simple. It will give the maximum value, maximum numerical value of that current list, numerical or ASCII. So let's take a list. I'll give 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's take max of I, max of ARR. Okay, it's giving 4. Okay, let's take strings. Okay, A comma B, sorry, B comma C. So max of array. The max of list having characters. Okay, the max of a list having characters will return the element which has the highest ASCII value. Okay, so let's print it. It will see. Okay, so let's just prove it. So print word of I. Okay. See, the order of A and B and C are 97, 98, and 99 respectively. So when I do the max of the current list, it prints the maximum value, the maximum ASCII value, which is C. Okay. So another question may arise, like what if we have characters of different lengths? Okay, let's say we have multiple length characters. Okay, like this. Okay, how will the interpreter will be knowing which value is greater? So it will take alphabetically. Okay, here A is less than B. Okay, and B is less than C. So C will always be greater. So let's print it. It will return an error because ASCII value of order of multiple characters will return an error. Okay. Order, you can see the error, right? Expected a character, but string of length 5 is found. But still, we can get the max of error. Got it? Did you understand why it is returning max of this? Did you understand? Okay. Comma, comma. So it's a question to online people and offline people, both of you guys. So write a program to find the maximum value without using max keyword. I will do it. So let's take max equals to error if greater than max x equals to I. Synthetic, got it. Let me come to the prime number. 3 to 20. We have to find. HI. Okay. If J equals to 0, then select towards it prime.
Practice like whatever the interview questions like me. You need to think about the interview. You need to make note of all the questions. What interview can ask. This question interview might be asked. List of some members you can give and then find the background. Done?
So did anyone attend that question? Online people? Sorry, online friends. We're not people. So we got a response. Yes, sir. Mm. It's correct, ma'am. Savita Jangam, yes, you answered it right. Okay, so let's try it. So one people. Only Sabita has given the right answer, and Kamari Navadeep. Navadeep has given the answer, and max value is equal to first element is taking. Good. Taking the for element and greater than next element. Let's see. Yes, sir. Okay. So which order? I- This one also. Right.
Take next line. That is one method. Okay. This is one method. Take next line. Write your method.
My method, yeah.
Max value is equal.
So my method, let me write once again. So someone in online asked us to do it in list comprehension. If I greater than max value is equal to element. Print max value. One thing.
The line you are modified, right? Something like max value, value equal 0. So logic is explain that one. Copy the 22 line.
This one, sir.
Equal to what you given. Max value equal to 0. Keep 0. Next. Tell me next one. Max value equal to I. is max value greater than or less than? Sub element gives I.
अच्छा 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 it will work, sir, but it will not work if the element if the array has negative elements. Let's see. It works. 0. Yes, sir. Hmm.
Three ways are there, we can figure it out. Another way. Let's explain the three ways or what is the first way, what is the second way, what is the third way. Explain to understand the logic, understand the logic. Think about that why you are not able to do. So much practice is required. This kind of question is the first round of interview. In any interview, any data science interview, first round is Python interview. First round is Python interview. Saurav, can you replace this 22nd minus 100 minus 21 minus 100?
It's minus 100.
All or minus? Plus something and minus something.
Sir,
Some plus, some minus.
here it will work, sir. It will work. Max value, we have to, you are saying I changed max value. That's a constant. So actually the best procedure here is to import math and like math dot negative infinity. So you may have doubt like why are we taking max value as minus this? So here we have to compare with we have to compare each element and we have to find which is the greatest one. Okay, we have to find which is the greatest one. So we are like taking the smallest number possible and we are comparing with each number in the list. If that max value is greater than, if the max value is less than, sorry, if the current element is less than the max value, then we are like changing the max value. Okay. Where you can see like I have given print statements like you can see first I is minus 100. Okay. Max value is minus the negative a big number which I have taken. So you can see the condition here is true. I is greater than max value. Okay. So what I'm doing is logic galat hai. Okay. See, I is minus 100, max is minus, let's say I'm taking it as 999. Okay. Minus 999. The condition is true here. If I greater than max value, the condition is true here, which I'm printing here. So the max value gets updated to I. Got it? The max value gets updated to I. The max here becomes minus 100. So in the next iteration, max is minus 100. Here you can see in the next iteration, max is minus 100. Is I greater than minus 100? Yes. So in the next iteration, max becomes 120. Got it? Understood na? In the next iteration, max becomes 120. It is not showing 130 because I am assigning the max value here. Let's take the print statement here below it. Okay. See, you can see the last max value is 130. My first value was minus, suppose let's say 9,999. Okay. The condition became true. The first condition became true. If I greater than max value, yes, the first condition became true. So the max value got updated to minus 100. So you are seeing like I equal to minus 100 and max value is minus 100. Got it? Now, after the iteration, we are finding the maximum value. Here, the basic logic is let's assign a variable. Let's take a variable and assign maximum lowest number possible to it. Okay. And then iterate through it. Then iterate the array. And if the taken value is greater than or less than the array element, then update it accordingly. And by the end of that iteration, we'll find the maximum value. Okay. Did you guys have any doubt? Did you understand the logic na? Understand the logic na? Maximum value logic. Got it na? Similarly, if we like change this to negative sign, less than sign, and max value to a big positive number, it will return the minimum value. Oh, sorry, sir. Sorry.
Count equal to 0, count equal to count plus 1. Is there different code of this code? Or you say always that keep in mind. You want to take the maximum value some initialization. Is comparing 100 with this. You know that is false. He is replacing this as the maximum value. And next value again compare with maximum value. If that is true, again that replace. If that is false, same is as this. As simple as. And you take any value. You take as the first value also. Suppose assume that max value equal to 100. Then 120 will compare with 100. True or false? 120 is greater than or less than, you can give that value. Then what happen? Suppose maximum value equal to 100 ma. Then what happen? I equal to what? I equal to what? 120. I equal to 120. 120 greater than 100 or not?
Yes.
Then now new maximum value is equal to what? Then again what is 130 is coming? 130 is greater than 120 or not? Take the next question.
So which question, sir?
Take a list. Take a list. This is a Amazon company question. Okay. Web box. 20, 30, 50, 60, 100, again 90,
90.
70, 50, 30. What is this pattern? Tell me. Pattern increasing, reaching some extent.
Then decreasing.
Extent is that online people.
So
Leave it. Hey, I'm back. Thanks, Saurav. You need to spend 1 hour time with Venu today, Saurav. Okay? You need to explain the list concepts to Venu after this class. Now, if you see this question is 20, 30, 50, 60, 100 is increasing pattern. And then this is a decreasing pattern. Now you need to create a code like that. Tomorrow I can provide any list. Suppose I provide 1, 2, 3, 10, 9, 8, 6. So the output should say that it is true. The pattern is matching. The pattern is matching. Or if I provide list 1 equal to 10, 10, 9, 50, 100 like this. Again, you are providing 30, 20, 10. This pattern is matching. After 10, what is coming? 9 came, decreased. The pattern is not matched. The pattern is not matched. Like so many questions, like pattern question they will ask in product-based companies. Okay, not small questions, pattern-based question they will ask you. Now just Google it, pattern-based Python questions. Pattern-based Python programs, suppose Amazon interview. It's coming Amazon interview. You can check any pattern questions. There's so many pattern questions will come. Pattern questions are little bit difficult to crack given time. They're given only like half an hour, 1 hour, right? You need to understand. So that's why those people know that in 1 hour, half an hour also, you're not able to get that code. Find the missing number in the array 3, 7, 1, 2, 8, 4, 5. N is equal to 8. Missing number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the pattern. Then missing number is equal to 6. The question, you need to implement using Python. You need to implement using Python. And 5, 7, 1, 2, 8, 4, 3, determine if the sum of two integers is equal to the given value. 7 plus 3, 10. 2 plus 8 equal to 10. Target sum, that is the pattern values. Match to sorted to linked list. Like so many are coming like this, ma. If you practice, these are the highly recommended. What is saying? String segmentation given dictionary of words. If input string of apple P can be segmented into 2 dictionary words, apple PI. Input string as apple pear can be segmented into dictionary of apple pear. Hello world, word hello. This you can do that, right? Easily. Hello world. How many ways can you make change the coin and total amount? So this is a question we given in the assignment, right? That is methods they are asking actually. Find the K permutations 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. How many combinations you can get? That is 1, 2, 3. How many combinations you can get? 3 into 2 into 1, na? 3 factorial, huh? Length of number and n factorial, and that combination of you can get that. So if you want to practice, there are so many Python questions are there because your Python is almost done. Only dictionary concept is the main concept is left. Your Python is almost done. This Python is enough to crack Python developer job, and this Python is enough to learn the data science concepts. Your Python is almost done. Some people are doing really great, but some people are not at all doing great. Okay, you are not even to print the for loop also. You're not able to print the items in the for loop also, some people. And it's already 1 month over. But yesterday is the biggest backstop to me. Yesterday, you know, what happened? Ask anyone what happened. They will say that. Like search the rotator array. There's so many questions are there. These all are pattern questions. Pattern question they will ask you in the biggest company interview like Google, Amazon, Facebook, that kind of pattern questions they will ask you. That is. Either you need to keep on practice, ma. There is no other way. You need to keep on practice that. So why I am giving the presentations to make you by you, but for time pass, I am doing the time pass. Do you think that? I'm not doing time pass. Okay. When you explain, now when a Surya is written, so many things. He has researched. How many days? It's taken at least 2-3 days, right, Suri? 1 week. See, 1 week. It's taken that 1 week he spent the time. Like on the day, Kumar also explained beautiful that is. No? Like Sravya has done, Deepak has done. These all people are done in the very beautiful. It is not a time pass, ma. Right? You need to come up with that ideas. You need to practice that more. You need to get that. My student should compete outside world with 3 years minimum data science people. That is my target. For that, I will do whatever I want. If I want to stay with you here, I will stay full day here. Okay. I will stay here full day. But what you people are doing, that is my question. What you people are doing? Evening batch people are coming morning and they are staying till evening in the lab only. Some people are bringing the carrier boxes, lunch boxes. Correct, Saurav? Then you people, what you people are doing? Either dosha is better money? We went so far. If the dosha is good, tell me which dosha is good. Yesterday you are 3 went to eat dosha. If the dosha is good, I will try then once. Okay. Then tell me what you people are doing. You should study. There is no other option because so many opportunities are there. So many opportunities are there. Imagine that there is a big AI project you want to understand. You want to debug yourself. A big AI project. Suppose, let's see here. Let's do this. Suppose this you do this code, right? This is suppose an object detection code. Is that an object detection code? At the end of 4 years, what happened? You need to take any code like from the Google or cloud, anything. You need to able to understand. You need to able to debug the code. You should be in that position. You should be in that position. Because what happened tomorrow, if you go outside industry, right? We are in the IT employees. Whatever the new developments will come, we need to grasp the development, right? So the new developments you can take from the Google, at least you should be understand the code by yourself. Correct? When you will understand the code by yourself, if you know the logics, how to write the code, your manager giving a data science job, your manager believes you that you know already Python, and he will say that explore that blog, explore that situation, that he will do. That is. Yesterday, what happened? My manager pinged me. He doesn't know how to upload the data in the Azure blob storage. So I worked together. We connected. I explained him because he believes me that he hired me. No. If I say that I don't know, then what will happen? How shame that is. Are you getting? Now think about that. I explained to my manager. I am asking him to share the screen. I am explaining him. He is typing. How much content you will get? Minimum 2 years. Pakka you will survive in the company with good appraisal. So that's the things you need to do that. That's the things. Suppose I will just show you, okay? Sorry for online people. Okay, I can't show you this. Give me 1 minute, ma. Because I'm extremely sorry for online people. This is only for you because if anyone take the screenshot or if anyone output that right, they'll remove from me my job. Okay, that's why this is for you only. Let's see 1 minute. Give me 1 minute, ma. I will be just back. Why again this is asking password? Now let's look at this. But don't take any screenshots. Don't take post on LinkedIn. Okay. They'll if, if anyone found they remove me. See, I send the codes into him. This code, see, this codes I sent to him. I sent to my manager. I sent to my manager. And I given the code snippet. And we work together. We work together, that is. Because he is doing the project, he is not able to get that. So he asked me around 2 o'clock, okay? He pinged me around 2 o'clock. You know, my laptop is different laptop, right? This is a different laptop, right? We can do our own code here also. My client laptop, that is a different thing. So that's why again we will connect here because we can't do there this code. So he connected me around 2 o'clock and we connected again 3 o'clock. And he's saying that. And again 4 o'clock, I opened share the screen. I explained him everything. That is the topic is very simple. That is also I will tell you that. Again, these are so many passwords. So you need to upload the data on the cloud. You need to upload the data on the cloud by using Python. By using a Python, suppose the review is there like this CSV file. You need to create the code. Suppose Saurav is saying that his name is Saurav, he provides some review and the Python code will take care of pop up this output here. Saurav and review is the good kind of thing. So that kind of tasks you need to do. So all our Python related tasks is not related to any data science related tasks, right? It is a Python related task. Python is very, very important. Python is a very, very important, that is. So we work till 7 o'clock. Then 7 o'clock, I forget my class in the evening also. Again, I realized that, okay, my class is there at 7 o'clock. Then I called one guy to pick up immediately. So finally, what I'm saying is, think about that. You are explaining to some other biggest guy and how you get the feel and how he get the feel. That is, you need to achieve the career like in the ladder wise. Okay. Because only the good people will survive in IT industry in the next coming years because of AI automation. Those who are not done properly and those who are not get good appraisal, they will remove you. No doubt in that. Definitely they will remove you. Okay. IT company means it's not our family. It is only a friends with benefits kind of thing. That is. Understand? You need to, they will give the money and we'll work that. That's all. No emotions, nothing, no relations. Okay. Even CEO, even OpenAI removed the ChatGPT CEO, no, recently. What happened then? He is invented ChatGPT. They removed him now. Then Microsoft will remove Satya Nadella also tomorrow. Then what will happen? Company will never work on only one person. Na? Company is company only. Sahara guy is dead. Then what happened? Sahara money. So many people are putting their money in Sahara. Always remember that company is, don't take any emotions with company. Only you need to grow yourself. How you want to grow. If you do like this mentality, you never grow. Not only in this IT, in any business also. Your father will give 1 crore rupees, make a business, start a business. If you don't do work hard, then you will not grow. Definitely you will not grow. You will think like that a shopkeeper sitting in a shop is a aram's life. You just go and sit in front in the shop every day. You'll understand how difficult that is. Will you sit in the same position total one day? How that boring life that is. Get the challenges. Make the challenge to the world. I am here to rule the world. I want to survive. Okay. Let's see what will happen. There is a dialogue is there, no? What is the dialogue? Movie dialogue. Recent Nani cinema dialogue. Dasra. ఎట్లయితే అట్లా చూసుకుందాం. Understood? So that courage will be there. When you will get that courage, I know so many people doesn't know about Python, but at least this knowledge is enough, na? This knowledge is more than enough. I given my best, ma. I given my best. You can compare to any trainer outside in the world. I given my best. I'm giving my best. Only the thing is, you need to show me the outcome. You need to show me the output. I'm doing better. At least some 10 members, 15 members are doing very great. Every question I'm giving, they are giving the answer. Because they already know the Python, some people already know the coding language, some people already know the talent, some people already learning, they're practicing. That is. Then you should be some extent, after 1 year or 2 years, you should be some extent, you can reach that level. But if you leave that working process, right, you will never reach that level. That only I'm saying. Remember that. You choose this data science life. Okay, you only choose. You are not a kid. You are almost more than 20 years old. Okay, you choose this career. Then what you are working for this? So many opportunities are there. 1 crore rupees salary will come. So many opportunities are there. In the foreign countries, in India. Now, the guys are working to 15 years, 15 lakh salary is coming. My friends will say that. Okay. They are having 15 years experience. The guy starting with fresher data science also getting 15 lakhs. Now the salary is reduced. The gap between the salary is reduced. Minimum 4 years guys, they are drawing 20 lakhs. The data science field, minimum 4 years guy. So many opportunities are there. That's why Generation Z is the, torch barriers to the life now. That is Generation Z. Don't fall in the tech shame. Like yesterday we discussed, right? Don't fall in the tech shame. Learn it, grab it, opportunities, do it. Next week we will finish, man. Next week Python will over. Next week statistics will start. By the end of the December, you will enter into the machine learning. Half of the concepts machine learning will done. Statistics, next EDA with Python. Then you will work on so many data sets. Then machine learning will start in the December. When you enter into the January, machine learning will Python also done. Okay, everyone should be present the PPT. Everyone should present the write-up. Everyone in the class. In our batch, there are 100 members are there. More than 100 members are there. Some members are just opted recording videos. Some members are experienced people. So those who are coming regularly like you only is our batch, original batch kind of thing. It is almost like 70 members. Minimum 30 members are like experienced people, or they are opted only the recording videos. That is, their purpose is different. Okay. These 70 members should publish the papers. These 70 members should give the presentations of all the concepts. You should be perfect in the machine learning. And then we'll do the real-time projects in the deep learning and NLP. See the vast way. Now think about yourself. Where I'm lacking? Am I getting the not logics? You practice here, come here, talk to me. Sir, this is my problem. I am not able to get. How can I do? Then I'll give suggestion. Don't simply come to the class, go to the hostel, watch the movie, watch the web series, sleep it, eat it, again come to the class. Don't do this kind of things. It's okay. It's enough is enough. You already done total 25 years. No, don't do this kind of things. Study it, learn it, discuss about the data science concepts, learn about the technologies, what technology is coming, what is the new technology. That you need to go in that way. Not like this. If you are going hostel, eating, watching web series and sleeping, then that is wow, when you will grow then. World is moving so fast. World is moving so fast. Remember that. Yeah. So thank you so much. So next we'll finish the Python, and next we'll start the statistics. So whatever I'm talking today, think about that. Okay, remove that laziness, work hard, study hard. This 4 months only the one thing only in your mind. Study, 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 study. Okay, forget about the boyfriend, forget about the girlfriends, everything, movies and everything. Put it that outside. Okay, only study. Only study, 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 study. Then after once you get the data science job, then you see that. So much money, 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 money. That's all. Now study, later money. And later health problems. Done, Jindagi. Okay, ma. Take care. And tomorrow is the match day. Enjoy the match. Waiting for that only, no? Deepak is waiting for match only.